Hey, it's Mike with the 66 split bus and 61 Beetle. I like or subscribe if you want to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I've been working on my interior, kind of the last couple of things that I need to do, and so I wanted to show what I've done. First of all, if I open this front hood area, you know, I've got carpet and all this area looks pretty clean. To see what I've done here, so I have the carpet pad, and then I have just the regular carpet, and I have a zillion zip ties in here, but that's just to keep everything in the right place. So I can take off the wire cover here, show what I've done. It's kind of interesting because I had to get in there all around the ashtray area in order to get at the things that I wanted to get at. So I have the super magnet here, and you can see here that I have a zillion little shards from drilling stuff, and I can just magnet that up here, and this acts like a vacuum cleaner here. So that cleans it up a little bit. But anyway, what I've done, so I have my Kenwood, and then what I did is I put in a USB. That's that back thing with some epoxy on it. I broke it as I put it in, so I had to epoxy it. I put in another switch right above the ashtray. Let's see if you can see that. That's not connected to anything yet, but I can connect it to whatever I need. And I wired up the USB. So now, when I go in here, I had to. So I put this, which was a kind of a dash mount thing, but it has this rubber adhesive thing, and I put that in right there. And this is an iPhone holder that I can kind of I can adjust where this goes, so I could put it down a notch. And basically I have the USB is here, and you can see what that looks like. It's a 2.1 amp USB. It doesn't block the two holes that were there, but it is there firmly in place, and it does charge now. This iPhone charger, then I can kind of move that and situate it so that it faces me. I put in an extra knob here in this other hole, and this is a switch. I actually fabricated the little shaft here because I believe this is a bus emergency blinker switch. So I had an extra black knob, and I just went ahead and did it. So this is just an on-off toggle switch that is there in this hole that somebody else cut. So this, you know, it doesn't belong there, but it's better than the hole. And I should have a black knob here on my ashtray, but I don't have a black knob. Plus, for me to take that off with pliers, I would probably damage it. So I should get another black knob. That way I'll have black knobs on everything, including radio. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black knobs is what I would have. So now what I can do when I can start this up and show how all this works is I put the phone in here. I can kind of squeeze that down, and it blocks the USB. So, you know, the USB is behind it. I can plug in this, so I probably will get a shorter charge cable, but this can plug into the bottom here. So, and then when I turn on the car, let's see. So that turns on my Bluetooth here. My phone, you can see, is now charging. So that's great, and it should play my copyright-free music. And so I have 2 USB ports, so I could do a little short one here that's going to connect to this, and then maybe can have another one for a passenger if they want one. So that's good. And I did have to cut another hole under here. You can probably see it, for the cable of the remote control for the Kenwood, and I put like a grommet in there, squeezed in there. So I have to only deal now with wiring up my 2 electrical ammeter and voltmeter, and then I have, these all work here, but I might have to pull some of this over to the other gauges or something, and I'll clean these wires up and bring them up. But as far as the iPhone holder, I'm happy with that. And as far as the USB charger, I'm happy with that. And as far as this other one, you know, it's a little wiggly. It's a little wiggly. This is not. I tried to just find for whatever reason, I had a toggle switch here, and then I look online and I can't find a toggle switch. I was thinking maybe I could use this to turn on and off my fuel pump or something. Like I could use that for something. Right now it's not doing anything right now. So it has the 2 spades in there, just not turning anything on and off. But it looks better to have a switch there than to have nothing at all. The other thing is, yeah, depending on where I have my iPhone, you know, it's a little bit in the way of the glove box, but you know, I can also move that down, and then it's not really in the way, but it might be in the way of the passenger's legs. So yeah, you can see that's what happens when I turn off the car, is it disconnects from the Bluetooth. But when I turn it back on, you watch this, and it turns on, and it goes to these 2 back speakers. So that's the progress on my iPhone holder, USB, and that additional switch. And this all gets hidden under here. You can see here is where I had to do my, basically I had to drill some holes through the bottom of this, that's not the firewall, but just the bottom part of the trunk to the knee area. And I didn't want to drill holes in there, but I just didn't have a choice. There's certain things I just needed to get in place. And so this is all my jumble of spaghetti wires get covered by this. So this is all good. So what I have left to do now, I have to get my spare tire with a new valve stem so that it holds air, and then get that in there. I have to put, so what I'm looking at here with my speaker, I have an oversized speaker here, which is a Kenwood speaker that I'm trying to fabricate a converter so that this speaker can go right in front of that area, and I have the mono connection that will connect to this. So there's that. So it's the additional speaker, wiring that up with the bracket converter, and then I don't know exactly what I'm connecting that middle switch to, so I'll just leave it for now. That's this switch right here. I need to adjust my fuel gauge because right now full registers just over half, so I need to fix that. And other than that, you know, I'm pretty much done with this car. You know, pretty much done. What's left? I've got the full interior. I've got the I've pretty much done everything else. I was thinking of putting a little of the rust controlling agent on the inside part of the bumper, because you can see how that's got some surface rust. But other than that, this car is pretty much done. I'm really enjoying driving it around because honestly, it's a really fast little car, and it just gets a lot of looks for it looking so stock. So I'm gonna reassemble all this stuff in the trunk, and I'm just gonna leave that for now until I figure out how to do my bracket. So anyway, that's the progress on this Beetle, and I'll do that, and then I maybe need to get back and give the bus some attention. The bus has not had any attention for the last 3 or 4 months, other than fixing an issue with the motor. But so I'll do that. Remember, so like or subscribe if you like my my videos and work on these old Volkswagens, and I'll see what I'm going to come up with next. I think I'm going to do like a quick walk around of both the bus and the Bug, and I'm going to do a drive in the Bug where I maybe try to test like a 0 to 60 and see if it's like a 8 or 9 seconds. We'll see. Like, it's fast, but then again, I don't know if it's that fast. It feels fast. So all right, talk to you guys soon.